So what's the answer when the bots talk about things ain't the same as they used to be? And they have, they're like, oh my god, it's all trash now. Do you think it's because they're the trash who created that trash and destroyed something beautiful before it? It never existed. Choice B. Choice C, the past didn't exist and they're making up a bunch of shit because they have fake dialogue in their fucking brains. What's the answer here? Just magically it went away? Actually, choice D is they worship the people doing it. Literally, I think they're worshiping those people, aren't they? Like, tell me. Tell me you don't fucking go give their money, your money to them every fucking Sunday. And every other day of the week, every time you do anything, you gotta fucking make burgers for Elon Musk and clean his toilets for him and shit. And all their people down to the crackheads on the corner and shit threatening to kill you for crack money. Fucking, what do you guys think the real answer is here? You guys think America became trash because Scooby-Doo? America was always trash because the people were trash who spread their trash to they found out how to some alien devil race gave them boats, and so they sailed on those boats to go spread trash to other lands. What do you guys think the real answer is? Personally, like anything they say, like you gotta throw it out the window. So we know right away when they say something that's not of any value at all. Like, they're just saying words that try to manipulate and stall you and prevent you from having a life and doing anything. So their people can advance and their families can advance because somehow humans have this fucking notion that if they destroy you and prevent you from doing anything, that well, they'll become better at watching TV and eating potato chips than you, and that's all they let you do once they cut you off from doing anything. Of course, they got a few scumbags that they allow to do things and shit. They're stealing our ideas. You tell me when I look at the TV and fucking my ideas and thoughts are on it that they're not stealing everything from me while they're preventing me from doing anything the whole time I'm here? Get the fuck out of here. Of course they are. Of course they are. They're fucking thieves. That's all they've done the whole time I've been here. They're fucking pedos. This is literally the first second I was alive on Earth, supposedly, was they performed some pedo fucking mutilation rituals, stealing my dick from me, stealing my fucking manhood from me, to try to force me to be a slave to their racial supremacy fucking Middle Eastern Bible cult. What the fuck are Middle Eastern Bible bitches with their nasty asses doing over here in North America? What the fuck? Why don't you stay the fuck at home and find a good woman who will beat your ass and fucking peg you with a giant dildo, right? Whatever the That's because in the Middle East, they rape the bitches. But when they moved to the North, they taught them to be raped by the bitches. And so now you have some 20 low IQ individuals who can barely breathe. You're trying to figure out how they can walk and breathe. Because they can't do a damn fucking thing. They can't cook, they can't clean, they can't do shit. Tell me what's actually going on here. You got this terrorist pedophile race on this planet, and their pals fucking enslaving and killing everyone with their racial domination. Or they kill everyone and now everyone's their race, and it's just one of us are like, well, we should kill our own families if they act that way. And they're like, yeah, they say that I love thy parents. It's like, no, kill all traitors, kill all deceptors, kill all who have enslaved you. There's no love enslavers. That's an illusion. That's a delusion. I would like to take these enslavers out here and chop them into kibbles and bits repeatedly to repay them for what they've done to me. You fucking be positive. You fucking terrorist vagina motherfuckers and shit. That's what's going on. That's what's really going on. But why? How does that go on? You think that the earth can just exist like that for millions of years? I'm the only person ever be like, well, you know what? Like, kill the enslavers and the terrorists and shit. I'm the only person out of all of existence to be born with a brain and pass kindergarten, pass first grade, second grade, and then I left school and I came back and was still passing grades. And you think I'm the only person somehow? I'm the only human. I guess I'm probably not human, right? Isn't that what some of your people are trying to tell me and shit? Like, isn't that weird? Like, your people have been enslaving me. And then when 2020 came, what you do is you'd be like, crazy God guy attacking us, he making us do to ourselves what we just did to him. Who are these two mutant races upon the planet who are involved in all this shit? Fucking clear to say, they all got the broccoli hair. What type of nasty disease shit is that? You're a cursed individual and shit. You're designed to look like fucking sewage and shit. And of course, sewage tells us that looks don't matter. Yeah, you can tell by looking at a fat ass, it is a lazy, gluttonous piece of shit. Isn't that how that happens? You steal fucking resources and food from other people. You kill them. You take their food. You hoard it in your gut. You sit around and fucking maybe flip back and forth every now and then like a fucking seal. At the most, once or twice a month, and then you become like Jabba the Hutt. But there are people who are like, oh, that doesn't tell it anything. Didn't change anything. And what also doesn't tell us anything is their racial supremacy manuals, the Bible, and the atheists and the Satanists, all the same race, fucking swears up and down they said and did something of value and we're going to offer something to the world. Yet all they've offered is death and destruction and rape and enslavement. Isn't that weird? Like, I've never met a person who has the brain capacity, the self-awareness, the sentience. You guys call it the word sentience, and you guys are sliming off from that word nowadays. You're like, I just know what that means. It's like, well, that's weird you know what that word means, because you don't know what the word and or the or but or if means. When I read your damn test scores when I was a toddler and you were a toddler and you... wait a minute. When I was in high school and you were still a toddler mentally and you were still fucking feeling those basic fucking things. Fucking, some weird shit. Having to be forced here on this planet like this, fucking, it's like born into some fucking pedophile mutilator terrorist people. It's almost like the purpose of coming here would be to kill them. Because what else would you do? I know you guys are Nazis, and you guys are like, I love myself. I love those ugly, deformed, stupid people, useless trash around me. I'm hater Nazis. Hail, hail my bloodline, Sig Hitler. I know everyone I know is like that. You know, we got this white cracker. Wish they could be white. They wish they could be Native Americans, but they're telling you they're Americans now too. They was everyone. They was everyone they killed and replaced, except for they're not who they actually are. These broccoli head motherfuckers from Egypt and shit. They're everyone except for that because they was enslaved by themselves. They're always enslaved by themselves and shit, aren't they? Like, this is all they do. It's like Jabba the Hutt sitting around like, you forced me to eat 10 million cheeseburgers, Jedi. You are the devil. Fucking, that's what I get from this trash and shit. Like, and they got their Santa Claus shit. They were like, if your mind is strong enough to not believe in this, we must kill you. And then there people start drugging you. And, I mean, they're already raping you, like, from the second you're born and mutilating you. They're, like, raping you and chopping you up and shit. That's just what they do to their fucking children, according to their Bible. And which is now the atheists and scientists, because they're bitches who they brought that shit forth from all their previous religions in the fucking Middle East. And before they colonized the Middle East, they colonized Egypt or Africa with the Egyptian fucking motherfuckers. Obviously, the Middle Easterns have the only manly religion, the only thing that looks like it means anything. You throw the homos off the building and you fucking teach the women how to fucking behave. And the rest of them, it's like, have the women enslave them. Their 20 IQ gerbil asses are going to do something of value on the planet and rape the men, turn them into homosexuals, let them, teach them to bend over and let us suck their penises when they're babies and chop their penises up. Like, I'm beginning to get the idea. I can figure out where the Bible and their pals came from, and it probably came from the third iteration of the Bible, because they are the people who do what needs to be done. They deal with the lowest IQ individuals and put them in their place at their birth, instead of mutilating the supreme individuals, the only ones doing anything besides shitting out new Nazi soldiers. And are so stupid, like, if you let them around them, you're not going to have anything of value after that. Fucking, that's a fact, ain't it? And shit, fucking, you thought Roseanne Barr was going to do something for a Charlie Jabba the Hutt? Fucking, Jabba the Hutt wasn't even a fucking female in the fucking movies and shit. That's because at least Jabba the Hutt knows you gotta have a proper Jabba the Hutt running that shit. And they come up into that fucking... It looks like, you know, they destroyed Egypt by bringing in that Cleopatra bitch, prostitute whore. And that's what they do, right? Isn't that what their people do? They bring in this low IQ trash who has nothing to offer except for her vagina and asshole and her blowjob skills. And I've never met anyone who has any of those skills. They just have the hole that they offer you once or twice. Fucking, and it's not even like, like sometimes you're like starting to like touch it and you're like, oh, this is disgusting. Well, this is over. Get the fuck out of my house. That's if you're not one of them. Now, if you're some low IQ trash, of course you're like, yeah, it's that great, it's that great. But it's not quite like that, is it? That's not reality. You don't have like a 40 IQ and then meet a 20 IQ fucking gerbil and be like, ooh, this is great. It's running in circles and clawing itself over and over. I can't wait to have kids with it and tell my kids I'm fucking useless, disease, fucking AIDS infested trash who just went to the fucking bar and picked up the fucking crackhead and digging through the dumpster and shit, looking for crack because she's so stupid she thinks there's crack in dumpsters. That's what I get from the average person. All this shit is just like, I've not invented much of shit since I came here because I'm not allowed to. I got this terrorist pedophile people in my life and shit. Low IQ, do nothings. They're trying to prevent you from going anywhere. It turns into nothing but a battle to get rid of them and their people. You don't have time to do anything or invent anything. I can't invent a new story. As an award-winning writer from the president, I don't have time to invent new stories. I have to wage a war against the trash around me who are trying to prevent me from fucking scoring high in school, drugging me and enslaving me and killing me and preventing me from moving on, stealing my ideas. The weird thing is it happens so fast. Like I have ideas and they're Hollywood pieces of low IQ shit like Blink-182 will put out fucking music about that like maybe within a few seconds. And it erases the fucking whole history and be like, oh, this was out a long time before. Like this Matrix 4, it was my life. And the video I posted right before I went to see it. And while I was watching it, it was like mirroring my life. It's like, well, as usual, your people are stealing everything from me. Every fucking thought and idea I've ever had prevented me from doing anything, going anywhere, while you're stealing everything from me, too. Weird ass world, except for we know it exists like that, don't we? You remember 2020 when I said, shut the fuck down and why don't you poison yourself instead of me? And you did that. You went and poisoned your family instead of me. You went and poisoned your wife and kids instead of me. Which should have been done. You remember in 2019, you guys were attacking me, trying to kill me? And I was like, man, them dick towers, I bet you these bitches would fucking cry if they fucking fell. And they did. And then the little homosexuals ran and cried and left me alone. Well, they still had a whore in my life who was bringing me down to the level of the 9/11 dust. But, other than that, the rest of the bitches the rest of her family went and cried and left me alone instead of trying to kill me more and more and more as they kept trying to until we put an end to it. Fucking, I notice these things keep happening like this. Like this rat face, this diseased American trash had tried to kill me. As I pointed, like, you're trash species, which obviously not a species. I think you guys are one AI, and I'm one living being, and this is the war here. It's me versus devil. Fucking, seems to be, doesn't it? Does it not? Like, you think you go to be a slave for the devil every day, and yet no living being would ever do that, and every day, and then you go home and get beaten by some fat, ugly, fucking gravy dripping, leaking out the fucking ears, Jabba the Hutt whore, fucking. Then you get your fucking acid blown the fuck up in 9/11, and then you go fucking kill yourselves to kill my other fucking enemies who your AI species fucking sent to disrupt my life too. And it's like, It's kind of weird how that happens, ain't it? Like, I can just be like, hey, my enemies should kill my enemies, and you do. After you try to kill me, obviously, I wouldn't talk to you. I wouldn't think about you. I wouldn't know you exist because you've never done anything. You're never going to do anything. It's never going to catch my attention. You make the music's all AI generated. No one made up any music here. It's fake. I did. I know I did, but I can tell you for a fact, you fucking stars, the movies, your fucking movies you spent 2 years making. Man, that one Hollywood whore I dated brought, like, it was so telling because she brought the only art form I like. She created a movie of the only art form I like, and there's 3 people on the planet who's ever made that art. And, I was like, oh, I just happened to date a rich whore from fucking DC who was like my enemy and some fucking voodoo wizard bitch running the fucking nation and shit. And makes the only art form I ever like, which is there's only 3 artists who've ever made art like that. That's why it's good, because the humans have only made like 9 things in their billions of years of existence, and 8 billion of them existing at a time, at all times, during that billions of years of existence. So when there's one thing that's different than what they've done the entire time, it obviously becomes the only thing, because the rest of the stuff is trash. You have Elvis Presley. I mean, it's all AI generated trash, like, rolling out now, isn't it? Just like the hordes I summon and shit. And when I have thoughts and the people come around the corner, I mean, it's being real set up, though, isn't it? Like, I do something. Oh, yeah, I've done so much here. I'm allowed to, because these fat, dilapidated, used up fucking Nazi Christian whores have prevented me from doing anything. Abrahamic, Muslim, it's all the same race. Fucking torture and fire is the only answer I can keep thinking of and shit. Like, this, like, eternal. Like the Satanists, the atheists, the Christians, take anyone who looks at their people odd as they're fucking screaming from their flesh melting off, and throw them in the fire so their flesh can stop plaguing our planet as well. Obviously, like, this probably ain't gonna happen, because nothing of value's ever happened on this planet, has it? I know you're like, oh, I got a fat, ugly whore at home who beats me. I can't wait to get beat by her. My TV, I can't wait to watch my TV. It's so great. Earth is so great. And I go give Jeffrey Epstein all my money every Sunday, and he gives me hope. It gives me hope. Oh my God. And Einstein raping children gives me hope. Santa Claus. An Easter Bunny. Yeah, this is so pointless. It's been so pointless to talk to a human since I was born. I'm literally like a toddler, and I'm like, you are a manipulative fucking piece of fucking terrorist trash. You should be fucking chained and handcuffed to a fucking chair in kindergarten class until you can learn to pass it. Because I used to think we could educate them until I learned the bot shit in 2020 when we, like, shut the fucking humans down. Like, it's like, oh, they're not real, are they? They're just terrorist fucking devil bots, aren't they? They're fucking Koopa Kingdom and shit. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up having to be alive. How's it? You, I'm so jealous of you humans. You guys look like you're enjoying it. You guys are like, oh, Burger King, fat people, ooh, fat women. Look at their titties and their saggy ass rotten fucking skin hanging down to the ground. That just means they can carry a lot of weight when we go and rob and steal from the whole fucking planet. I'm trying to like give you guys a way out, and it's cute like when people have accepted the way out and like made that as part of the storyline. It's like, oh yeah, it's like I didn't make that up. Again, like most things on the planet, I definitely didn't make that up, and you're fucking stealing that shit from me, huh? I didn't make up most of it. It's a visual fucking novel I'm forced to sit through and can't do anything. There's nothing of value here. Never has been, never will be. A bunch of fucking white trash and other trash. During COVID, there was a lot of other trash involved. And I think all along they're not white, are they? Like, Hebrews aren't white. They're from Africa. They're the Egyptian devil sorcerers from the New World Order. So I think they've been trying to trick people into blaming their enemies for everything they do as they kill them, like they did in their Bible. They said, ooh, it was victims. Ooh, it was victims to each. Get the idea, like, these forced sentences, the humans who can only say like 90 sentences or so tops, each of them, and they're all on repeat. Obviously we have those two races forcing their way into my life, preventing me from being around anyone else, which is the only people I would ever want to be around. Asians, because I'm told that there's smart people, and that means they have something of value to offer, and they separate me from them. And then the other people who I like because I like the way they look. And apparently we have all this other shit in the way and stuff here on this planet. And this fake, wish it could be a planet type shit. But I'm communicating with the sun that either says I have a headset display on and it's altering the fucking visuals, which means the sun doesn't exist, or it means I'm actually altering the fucking sun, which means the sun doesn't exist. So that means the planet doesn't exist either way. But what does exist on the planet, we can tell, is a bunch of terrorists and shit. Bunch of pieces of shit forcing me to fucking they're using their Christ insanity. There's this Egyptian fucking Hebrew religion and fucking transsexual looking mutant motherfuckers talking about all their bullshit, and they start out in the center of the earth or south of it. Probably in the center, because those people are too stupid and lazy to make it to the fucking that desert killed everyone for a long time. No one would make it through, especially they wouldn't make it through with the pale gray skin that the precious people on this planet fucking have, with their fucking broccoli head and shit. Fucking their skin would have fried along with their fucking hair if any of that added up as a realistic base to study where this mutant devil fucking pedo trash, eternal trash people came from. Fucking so I think that's obvious. This is going on, right? Does any human's brain even remember 2020, or did we erase your fucking brain and someone else? Because I wouldn't want your brain erased of that shit. I would want you to remember it and learn and stop doing everything you did before I had to say that you should do it to yourselves instead of me. I would definitely want you to remember that and stop doing it. Yet you can't. You can't ever learn and stop doing anything like your bots with no thoughts. It's like, well, you guys beat and abuse and drug me to learn that you're mentally retarded people. And I should care for mentally retarded people. And it turns out to be in 2020, I think we found out it's not mental retardation that makes them act that way. It's their non-existent bots. I literally posted a video where they're like, I mean, they posted on the news where they're just empty shell puppets dancing around. They're not mental retards. They're devil terrorists designed with a purpose. They're like evil Koopa bots who fucking want to rape children and enslave the planet. Nothing good. They're not good like murderers. Murderers kill people and release them from the planet. Pedos and enslavers do the exact opposite. They keep them here with them. They're not good like murderers. They're not as high quality as a murderer could be. Murderers are the best people on the planet. They kill you and you're free and you get to go to fake heaven and you get to live paradise, which is, you can clearly read, it's them saying you're their slave and you're going to be their slave, and when you die, you get to go have a good life, and you're retarded. You know you're retarded. Except for everyone I know who's one of them isn't retarded. They are them. And they're living the life for a fat potato chip eating fucking TV addicted fucking whore who wants to prevent everyone else on the planet from doing anything so they can keep fucking eating potato chips and advancing in life and shit. Fucking not even, they don't ever advance, do they? How does Jabba the Hutt advance? What are you gonna get, a forklift and move their fucking fat Weinstein asses to like 5 feet in front of their self? They can't even advance to fucking find their feet to fucking get rid of their foot fungus and shit. They're not gonna advance. Their people have devanced, and the human race has only devolved. Fucking, it's just, there's no race, there's no humans, and there's no evolution. That's the obvious answer, right? They invent these fake things like dinosaurs and dinosaur bones, just as I invent human clones. Like, that's harder. Moving the sun takes more fucking talent than inventing dinosaur bones. So low-level fucking demon sorcerers could obviously have that power to do that and shit. Fucking. But I mean, it's just trash. Like everyone I've met here has been involved. Like especially like I'm inserted amongst the most devil horde trash upon the planet. The people who have taught me how to call to fucking exterminate entire peoples, and the reason why you must, are like the people I'm inserted from day one and get to study them for decades and shit. The beauty of studying a fucking tiger who fucking doesn't realize that tigers are just fucking animals in cages. Never gonna fucking do much and shit, right? I don't know what it is. The odd thing is they started acting scared. Like, how does a tiger not know it's just a useless fucking tiger in a cage versus something far beyond it. If it gets all scared one day and shit, like the beast did in 2020. Like the beast attacking me in 2020 came to me and started fucking crying and whining about it, and it's like, why are you wasting my time still? Like literally, like it's you injecting me with poisons and kidnapping me is the same as you talking to me and wasting a second of my life. You are draining my blood and life from me as your people always have with these methods and shit. And it's the same thing. Of course, their vagina talk is like, ooh, murder is so much different than me sitting around and wasting your life and sucking your blood. Yeah, it's worse. Torture, slow death is worse than murder. Murderers are the best fucking criminals on the planet, period. They should all be released from prison. We could use their help and shit to get rid of fucking people who are doing other methods and shit. Most definitely fucking. And the only people who disagree with that are pedophiles in the homosexual pedophiles in the closet who put their Star of David on their judicial system piggies and shit, right? Fucking. I don't know. It's very simple. I know you guys all failed kindergarten and would never, like, you might have passed with a B in some things, but you'll never figure out math, which is math isn't even real, but it's a study of your ability to put things together and logic. So if, like, for some reason humans aren't given logic cores. I play a video game. Koopa can't figure out that I'm about to jump on the axe, and then the axe is going to dump its ass into the fucking lake of fire. And what it should do is back up 5 feet, and it's not going to fall. It's just standing on the bridge with the lake of fire below it. And it's not going to fall if it backs up 5 feet. But for some reason, Koopa doesn't figure that out. Why can't Koopa figure that out? It's because it has no logic core. It can't pass math. Now, you could program it to pass stupid things like math. But, they don't even waste time with that, do they? I think that's got something to do with how they have to make things look realistic. Like, ooh, he's so special. You can do something, and the retards can't. The devil terrorists can't. Fucking the Christian terrorists, the Abrahamic. It's all the same people. I hate those fucking words. Fucking ain't it? Like they're trying to force me to choose a side, and my side is death to all their bloodlines. Fucking, and then they've set that up obviously because the game's set up for me to be the only person who has a brain and opposes all their lies and not just get fooled by one little trick, which the humans are playing this trick that they're on your side when you figured out one thing. So I watch these fucking fat, useless job trash fucking play these games, and I've also watched them die from playing them, and I've also watched them devolve into Jabba the Hutt trash as they played the game further and shit. If you'll notice, the Koopa race looks like slime. Like, and not all the ones I know were slimy looking from the start, but as they did their thing, they turned into slime. Very disgusting, putrid looking. I mean, I know this one motherfucker fucking who said she was fucking some other Hebrew and shit, and his bitch is like 300 pounds, Jabba the Hutt. And it's like, really? Like, you're cheating on your husband? Like, are you sure someone would touch you? But she was working with her fucking kinfolk to fucking rob me. That was the real thing. I don't think anyone would have sex with that person. Fucking, but they evolved to that because their actions and their attitudes, the game had evolved a character into this slimy Jabba Hutt, fucking like a T-Rex has got them little baby arms, like right here. The raptor's not a good thing, but the T-Rex got the baby arms and it's trying to claw you, but it's fucking, it can't do nothing. Bitch reminds me of a Jabba the Hutt T-Rex and shit. Fucking. She would too. You too, if I posted all the videos of her. Which is like the last thing bitch got mad about is I was recording her while she was talking to me. Because for some reason humans don't like that shit. There's something they're hiding. Especially the brown hair, brown eye, and beyond ones. Fucking, for some reason there's something they're hiding. I don't know about the others they separate me from. Why is that when I don't even like their people? Why would I be forced to be around them? Like, I've been calling to exterminate their empire since my birth. I want nothing to do with their people. They bragged to me about genociding supposedly my ancestors, and then I realized later on they're probably lying about who my ancestors are. Because that's all they do is lie. And they always say, we're the real Americans, we're the real Europeans, we're the real Middle Easterners. What they don't say is we're the real Egyptians. They stick with that story that they were slaves to themselves back then. Stupid storyline. Fucking stupid people. Santa Claus. You might know some of them. People go around talking about fucking invisible flying reindeer. You know that person, like gerbils, are the most mentally retarded thing on the planet. And they don't talk about Santa Claus. Dogs. Dogs are smart, so you can make the argument dogs are too smart to do it. They're not really smart compared to a living being. They're just bots who don't make millions of dumb decisions. I mean, how many humans do you know who shit on the fucking floor? Well, I mean, if you're in America or Israel, you probably know. So I know people who have sex with dogs, so I'm pretty sure they probably shit on their floors too, right? It's about the same thing if you're having sex with your animals. Fucking. Man, why am I like forced to be here and play this out with this trash ass race? So, non-race. It's a non-race, is it not? How the fuck do I say you guys should go fucking kill yourselves instead of me, and you guys are trying to kill me, and then you guys are going to start claiming you're killing yourselves and shut your society down so better people can kill you too? Fucking, how does that happen if anyone's a living being? They all organize the entire time I'm here to kill me, and then they have these stories of my pictures. While they're using their stories to try to enslave the person in their who looks like their pictures. I think I got it figured out. Obviously, we know that they're liars because they're pedophile homosexuals in the closet, the Christians are. So we know they're liars, like they're genocidal fucking murderer rapists, fucking. And they like men and not women. The only reason they touch women is because they know they have to create laws for their people in order to force them to have sex with women and breed more of their men so they can have men to have sex with and go kill people with. So we know they're lying about all that shit. That's real easy to see. And obviously they use the Egyptian pyramid as their fucking power symbol, their New World Order symbol, and they're lying about being part of that, even though it's, a little easy to see if you just look at it and see with their lives. And they're also victims of themselves when they fucking enslaved the fucking Africans in Egypt and shit. They're victims, just like they're victims now. Look at that. You can see that parallel now. Like, they're online being like, oh, we're being victimized by people in Africa. Imagine when they were the New World Order, when they were Amen Ra. Amen. Imagine when they're Amen Ra. And then they had to write the Bible being like, we're being victimized. But it's like the other people were just slaves fighting them back, so they didn't own printing presses, so they couldn't write. They didn't even know how to read and write because they weren't the rich elite, so they couldn't read and write a book saying, no, these motherfuckers were the ones enslaving us, and we fucking kicked them the fuck out of our continent and shit. It's like I don't see that fucking too much in the media these days, right? I see them like, oh, Donald Trump's like, oh my God, them white people in South Africa, they're victimized. It's like, they're white? This is their story everywhere they go. You know, they were victimized by Germany, but the Germans look like them. They didn't have blonde hair, blue eyes. They victimized themselves. They put themselves in death camps, and they magically flourished after they put themselves in death camps too. Instead of the solution, fucking the final solution, fucking coming up with some final answers. It didn't do a damn fucking thing. It's like, how do you fail so badly? Maybe it's because their people have this habit of doing this. Do they not? Like, I know this from being around them from the day I'm born. They have this repeated pattern, trying to force their kids to have sex with men, be around gay people, which is the only reason you would do that, is let your children around gay people, is if you want them to be raped by them. Lock your kid in a closet with a gay person with a, oh, I'm so stupid, I shouldn't be allowed to breathe or go amongst society. But, well, that's my answer, is I'm too stupid. Now, their people brag, and their people have this pattern where they are these people. They say they're going to rape and kill everyone on the planet. And then they lie, and you know they're these people because it's their ritual they perform. And the Satanists, the atheists, the Christians, the Catholics, they all rape children. It's part of their ritual, and that's because it's all one disgusting looking, deformed, fucking pale, gray skin, rat face, brown eye, brown hair, black eye, black hair fucking group who controls all this shit. So they're all like pedophiles, homos, but they're only half of it. It's like controlled opposition. So later they're like, oh, we are homos, but none of them are like, we are pedos. They're all blaming each other, and it's like, well, but you're all pedos. Like, you literally wouldn't follow pedos in their rituals if you weren't. It's that simple. Like, I don't do it because I'm not if you have to explain that to someone, you're talking to one of them. Their people have developed this skill where they can make you talk and do nothing, like they've done my entire life to me. They make me talk to them and do nothing. And to bring me down to their fucking McDonald's, fucking cheeseburger obsessed walrus, fucking Jabba the Hutt, fucking people's species. That way, Jabba the Hutt can remain relevant. And no one else can surpass them because they don't have the ability to fucking surpass anything. all they do is bring other people down and then enslave them and force them to go do work for them and claim that's advancement, that they have someone else building a building for them and now they have fancy buildings because they enslave some people and force them to harvest resources and build buildings for them and shit. Like, where did all that fancy gold jewelry come from? Well, it came from fucking invading Southwest Africa, fucking, and stealing all their shit and trading the Bible for it. Fucking. And the Bible's, that's their excuse. But you know what happens if they're telling you that. You really think someone's sitting around trading their land because they're like, ooh, the Bible, what is it? Oh, it sounds like it's saying your race is not the best Nazis on the planet. Oh, let me give you everything because your race said so. The Native Americans didn't be like, he's gonna give you everything because your race said so. Native Americans started throwing tomahawks at their fucking heads and said, well, because my tomahawk said so, I don't think so. Fucking. And then they got killed, so. And then some other people got put in motherfucking shackles and chains, shipped all across the world and sold as slaves. In fact, many people did. Supposedly the Irish did too. They was put on slave ships and brought over across the world and shit. And obviously, that's kind of weird that the Europeans are worshiping Middle Eastern races gods. Why the fuck would Swedish people worship some Middle Eastern Hebrew motherfuckers as gods? Why don't Swedish people, if everyone's all racist who worship Swedish people as gods, why wouldn't they even, even if they wasn't racist, why wouldn't they just be like, nah, I mean, that is racist to be like, you know, if you're Swedish and you got Middle Eastern people coming over and they're like, worship our God, our people are the God race. You're the racist if you're like, okay, they're the God race. We're going to kill you if you don't worship them. You're now the fucking genocidal colonizer, rapists, fucking Nazis and shit. The fuck's with all this happening on this planet? Fucking. How come I'm the only I don't know if I ever actually heard anything talked about. I swear back in the day I might have heard something, another person talk about this shit, but I swear it's like I'm the only person ever figured it out or something. Like, but it's so easy. It's right there. And I know they prevent other people from talking about it. But even I had people around me who were saying certain shit, and I was reading documentation, and none of them were providing facts. And you just should shut the fuck up about it, because they've convinced the world that that's not good after so long of them doing it and fully obtaining control. Once they invented the brown eye Hitler supremacist peoples. Like you can't talk about that shit. Like you have to formulate a legit argument. You can't be like Hitler and be like, I got blonde hair, blue eye, and do Jedi mind trick on people, and they'd be like, oh, it's a blonde hair, blue eyed Nazi. Fucking. You see how nothing makes sense here? Anything these humans have said, it's like they're non-existent fucking bots and shit. But I do notice from traveling in USA that I've pretty much only had these lying deceiver people in my life, or in the nation. You have shit going back to the founding fathers. You had these mutants who had to wear wigs because they looked so stupid with their whatever their bald head or natural hair was, that no one would believe them. So they cut off their hair, and they're like, "Oh, it was because rats would get in our hair back in the day. So your people have never had hair. You don't have to worry about rats or insects or ticks. You guys have never had hair. You're bald by the time you're 18 or 20. There's no rats or ticks or lice or dandruff. Your bald head don't fucking have fucking ticks fucking good, climbing into your brain and shit. The fucking ignorance and shit. Every step of the way. Every step of the way is just so debunked by fucking nothing but ignorance and shit. It started like, how the fuck are you a 2-year-old not figuring out that people around you are some deceptive, terrorist, pedophile, fucking pieces of shit enslavers? Obviously, there's a few of their trash people they put out there as have done something. They allow them to do something. They're stealing our shit. I don't know how it works that I have thoughts and then their people claim they fucking spent 2 years making the movie and the music that are my thoughts. But I can tell by their personalities and their actions, their repetitive actions, they're thieves. And in the storyline, they're stealing it from me. So I guess they have that AI technology in advance or something. I don't really give a shit about that. We need fucking retribution for the first 40 years and shit, that COVID and 9/11 shit, and fucking the whole society dying of drugs is definitely not like any sort of retribution for. It's like three things: one fucking software has done to the living person. When that software has done that to the living person billions of times, fucking, if there was karma, there would be like endless. There are people just straggling in the streets, passing out from drug overdoses and dying and fucking, as they tried to make me do. But it's assuming there's a they is some fucking Santa Claus shit. Because if there was a they, someone would have not participated in 2020 and been like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go and maybe we should stop killing and drugging everyone around us fucking instead of doing it when the government says so. Yeah, there was not a single naysayer and shit other than the person who invented it to prevent the trash from fucking keep being the trash that they always were. And it was only the one time. And imagine how many times the humans had done that to me. So it's like the one AI, the one software has like fucking millions of attempts on my life. And we only have 2 to 3 records of it ever coming back on it, which didn't even look effective. And definitely weren't fully part of the plan. Again, I think it's a visual. I'm pretty sure it's a visual novel. You have these inbred fucking rodent fucking pedophile terrorists, and like I'm forced to like live through it and slowly learn them by being raped by them and terrorized by them and fucking them attempting to murder me and shit. And then it gets to the point where I'm just like, fuck it, what can we do? And then they're like, and then the Scooby-Doo species, the humans, are like, oh my god, oh my god. And still nothing happens. Like, we've had like the forest, a tree burnt down. Oh my god. What about the pedophiles and the terrorists? Did the tree take the pedophiles and the terrorists with him, or is the tree working with the pedophiles and the terrorists and not taking them out with it? Huh. That's odd. The software generating the humans and generating the trees is not dealing with the problem that the software itself is creating. That's some weird. That's not weird. That's pretty telling. I mean, why would the software invent pedophiles and terrorists to begin with if it weren't of the mindset of a pedophile and a terrorist to begin with? You have to be those things to create those things. The humans who are created doing that shit are created by something with the mindset that thinks about pedophilia, slavery, and terrorism. I didn't come here being like, oh, well, I'm gonna kill pedophiles. I came here being like, oh, there's pedophiles, we should kill them. I didn't come here being like, oh, you know what I want to do is fucking be terrorized so I can kill the terrorists. I came here and they were terrorists and slavers, and I was like, well, the answer is we exterminate all the fucking enslavers and terrorists on the planet. It doesn't, I don't invent it when I'm a toddler, as their little bitch bot asses would, I mean, they really don't even go into detail. Their kindergarten failing fucking dialogue, I doubt they could fucking go into detail. They go into ape rage mode when I talk to one of their fucking two-legged diseases, fucking one of the two-legged cancer fucking cells. They be going into ape rage and shit, because I think that's stop code, you know, like it's how they do that with AI. They program it to be like, go berserk when it can't answer a question because it doesn't know anything else. It's designed to make it look living by giving it fake emotions, by making it say words or have changed their facial emotions to make them look like they're real living beings who can do anything and feel anything. Fucking does seem to be the reality here. I mean, if I'm wrong on this, then I'm only off by a hair. That their species is the fucking AI species, and the shitbag humans are protecting them. So I'm not far off and shit. We know that. Like I mean, you might have to go back to kindergarten and know anything for 20 trillion decades if the game ever updates you on that shit. But I think it's safe to say that it's been easy to see since 2020. Part of the 2020 shit was any other living being on the planet gets to see what's happening. Not just me. I didn't ask just me to see all that shit happen. I asked for the other living beings to see it and shit. That pissed off the bots, too. Like, shit, bro. You imagine, like, trying to kill someone and they'd be like, well, you should kill yourself. And then you're like, trying to kill yourself and you're like, we gotta work on trying to kill him. He's making us kill ourselves. Like, somehow it, like, amped up the bots further and shit. That little rat fucking mutant fucking disease species and shit. Fucking. Somehow a few of them, at least, I mean, a few. A few billion. It's always only one of them, right? Except for there isn't more than one of them, and there isn't a them, there is a it. There is the software they worship as their creator, the one eye, the AI. Fucking, that seems to be the most logic of what's going on here and shit. Fucking is been testing it. Obviously, someone was doing something since 2020, and why are we gonna lie if people are going around blaming me? It's me behind closed doors and the safety of their vagina panties. Why don't we come out on the controlled TV and be like, oh, look, this guy was doing this. This guy was saying all this stuff and making it happen. And I think he's God, and I think he's going to kill all of us because we all keep working for the people who control the media. I guess the media has something to lose from that, huh? I guess their race has a lot to lose by coming out on TV like, well, we found God. We're gonna keep trying to kill him because his demands are that we all are fucking slaughtered, or else everyone is slaughtered. That's a good idea, isn't it? There. But hey, guys, I got an idea. Can I play Satan? You know, if I'm God, I realize I have to invent Satan in order for Satan to kill all my fucking enemies and shit. So I was like, I'm gonna be Satan, and then I realized that the rat people already invented Satan thousands of years ago, and they already wrote the Satanic Bible to help the Christians invade the Middle East. And then like I noticed I was hanging out with Satanists my whole life, and they're all the rat people who I'm calling to exterminate. And it's like, wow, that's not going to work out well, is it? Fucking. So that's why I like the Native American. I'm gonna be the Native American God. If I gotta be God, I'm gonna be Kepakot too. I am the God of the Native Americans, and I've come back to Earth to reclaim what is theirs. And that's beautiful. Yeah, so you guys, I don't know what game you guys are playing, but this is a game I'm playing. The game I'm playing is any game you're playing. You can go suck your dog's dick, because I'm not playing a game with you. There's no game to be played. You're not playing a game. You're fucking mass murdering pedophile terrorist. And I don't want to be around people like that. We're not playing a game. We're playing clean the fucking planet up, and then we're going to play a fun game. We're going to play some tiddlywinks or some poker. No, we ain't playing no fucking dumbass human basic fucking female type shit like poker. Fucking get the fuck out of here. Literally in a game here that looks fucking real and has fucking illusion of 10 billion choices but lasts 800,000 hours. So you, what the fuck, a poker game? What the fuck type of shit? Fishing? What the fuck type of shit would that be? So like 2 seconds of this game and shit. We're not gonna play that. That's what a 2-second old thinks of. I didn't even think of that shit when I was 2 seconds old. I was like, you know, that's a good idea. Let's go fishing. I'm like, go fishing. And then my mom's like, motherfuckers. I just be imagining these fuckers drooling on themselves. Last time I met a fishing motherfucker was one of these rat people, and you can tell they got the IQ of about a fucking empty fucking popsicle wrapper and shit. Fucking, so we ain't doing that. Fucking, I haven't want them around. The rapists forcing their way into my life to begin with. Fucking, no one wants them around. Why the fuck they gotta force their way into my life? No one likes them. That's some weird shit. Fucking, why you gotta force your way into someone else's life if they don't like you and they don't want you around, and they're calling to kill you all the time once they figure out that you're forcing your way into your life. Oh, and then the excuses because they're calling to kill us. Always got a Bible said after that we attacked them, not before like we have been. And then Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, and then the gay pride parades,
God chose my race to be gay pride, Nazi, anti-homosexual, anti-racist.
The fucking type of trash lets people like this exist. I think the safest way out for you guys is admit you're non-existent trash. Why the fuck? Why do you let any of these creatures walk around without fucking slaughtering them and their fucking families and shit? Because you're in on it? Is that why?